Hello again, and today you're back with Trainer Heads. You're locked in with Jay. Today we've got another new episode, another review for you guys. Today we're going to be reviewing the Air Max Off-White 90 Desert Ore. Okay, so we're going to touch upon the history of the Air Max 90 Off-White collaboration briefly. So you could say that this is the second or the third iteration of the shoe. The first iteration being the original drop from the 10 collection, from the first release, in which was the sail colorway. That's then now been followed by the Desert Ore colorway, and we also have for you the black colorway. So these are the three shoes in which have been released in the Air Max 90 silhouette under the collaboration with Virgil. So you know, there's not a long history about the shoe, but we're gonna touch upon some other areas and get into that so you can see a few more things about them. Okay, so in terms of the design of the shoe, so the actual design of the shoe is very similar to the original pair in which was dropped with the original 10 release. The only main difference with this pair essentially is the colorway. But just to touch upon the different design aspects of the shoe, so as you can see on the upper here, we have a nice buttery suede in which comes with this pair. On the inside of the upper, you have the off-white branding, as you would find on many of the other shoes, as well as that on the heel tab over here. So this is one of the biggest differences on this pair. The original Air Max 90 silhouette, you have the Nike Air branding on the back here, whereas this, you have just a patch that covers this area over here. When you lift the patch, just like previously on our review of the Air Force One, there are some writing on the back over here. So on this pair, it's HO18-MNSRUN-747. So just like on the other pair where it said MNS BSK, men's basketball, this obviously stands for men's running. So this area is actually covered by the heel tab over here, which is made of that buttery suede also. Okay, so in terms of comfort, I would say this shoe is just as comfortable as any other Air Max 90. To be honest, it's the same silhouette that they're using. Essentially, they're just changing the colors and the type of materials that are being made. Okay, so touching upon the price point of this shoe actually retailed at £150. When you take into consideration the resale value of the shoe, you can't really complain with the retail. Resale prices on the day of release, they fluctuated anything between £300 to £400 depending on the reseller you were buying from. But now, a week after the release, they're now between the range of £400 to £450 in the Desert Ore colorway. In the black colorway that you see over here, you are looking at resale prices of around anything from £430 to £500. Actually getting your hands on this shoe was very difficult. You were only able to purchase this shoe either via a raffle or through the Sneakers app. Now, as someone who loves shoes and I'm buying shoes on a regular basis, buying shoes via the Sneakers app is basically just pointless. So many bots, people with so many unlimited accounts, it's now making it very, very, very difficult for your average guy like myself to be able to get my hands on a pair of these shoes. If you weren't able to buy it via the Sneakers app or via a raffle, you will have to pay resale for these shoes. Okay, so my overall verdict of the Nike Off-White Air Max 90, if I had to score this out of 5, I'd have to give it a 5 out of 5, to be honest. I know some of our subscribers that have watched some of our other episodes, they're going to be saying, oh Jay, you're giving everything 5 out of 5, but at the end of the day, I like the shoe. The shoe is nice. The tanned color is very nice, you know. If you're rocking these with a stonewashed jean, you know, in the summer, no, this is gonna hit, man. This is a nice shoe. You can't really go wrong with it. The colorway is very similar to the Hallows Eve blazer, which I have for you guys here also. The only difference that you see is that the tan on the Air Max 90 is a little bit darker, and obviously this is a crimson night tick, whereas this is an orange night tick. I like both colorways. I think it's a little bit different to what you'd usually find, and I quite like the fact that with this collaboration with Virgil, even though Virgil came out and said that he likes a black shoe with white accents, for Nike to be coming out with these sort of colorways that are a little bit different, a little bit more unique, so definitely I'd have to give this shoe a 5 out of 5. Okay guys, so that's today's review wrapped up of the Nike x Off-White Air Max 90. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember to follow us on all of our social media channels on Instagram and Twitter at Trainerheads. And remember, this shoe that we've reviewed today in today's episode, you can buy it at Just Cop It, Brixton Mall. We look forward to seeing you again soon. Peace.